And welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we've got another music teacher reaction and analysis video for you. Specifically, we're going to be looking at the song entitled Time by the group Angra. This is a first-time reaction for me. I've never heard of this group nor seen this particular song. It was recommended by a member of our Discord named Karnov, so thank you, Karnov. Shout out to him for this. I do believe he said it is a progressive band, progressive metal, progressive rock, something to that effect. So that at least kind of narrows the information down a little bit for us. But like I said, this is a first-time reaction, so let's go ahead and get into it.
This time I wanna know what life means to live it again. I'm looking forward, feel the light shining in my eyes.
Whoa.
And now I know my instincts were not wrong, and many things can be done. I don't believe now that I'm dreaming alone. We're searching for the love that everyone's got.
I love that. Okay, we're going back for a re-listen to that. That was really cool. So first of all, two big things I want to talk about real quick with this. One, I love the acoustic guitar part here. Man, it's nice to see a guitarist that is really capable of playing, you know, a more classical style of acoustic guitar. I shouldn't say just acoustic, but a more classical style of guitar where he's able to play with all of the fingers like that. It's really, really beautiful. We don't see that as often anymore. A lot of, with the electronic stuff, a lot of times we get a lot more picking going on. Sometimes you'll get people that are really, really good and can do this still. But it's just really nice to kind of revisit just a nice, beautiful acoustic guitar part like that. So I loved that first and foremost. Second thing, his voice. He went into that head voice so beautifully. And then not only was that amazing in itself, but then to have all of that wonderful just chordal effect going on with the voices coming in all together. Oh, that was beautiful. We're going to go back. Yeah, let's just start at the beginning again, guys. That was really, really cool. I want to listen to that whole opening section. That was really cool. And cello as well. I love the effect of cello here. I just love that acoustic guitar, that part. That's beautiful.
This time I wanna know what life means to live it again. I'm looking forward, feel the light shining in my eyes.
Aye. Like, that's so cool.
Now I know my instincts were not wrong, and many things can be done. I don't believe now that I'm dreaming alone.
Right there. And then the chords. Oh.
Searching for the love
And I love that we get into like a nice half feel too.
but can't see. Beyond the flesh and blood, there's so much leave behind. There's so much more we've got to give.
Oh, wow. I did not expect this to happen. Wow. Okay. Okay. First of all, one of the wonderful things about watching an older video is that this is before the era of all of the looping and mixing and editing. I mean, obviously you could do some of that to some degree back then, but not near what you can do today. And so many groups rely so heavily on the editing and mixing and just addition of voices to get dynamic effects. And it's so weird to talk about this because it's just something that you do in music. It's as a musician, it's something you do. It's what makes music beautiful and tells a story. But you're hearing dynamics, you're hearing crescendos in his singing. And I've done a lot of reaction videos recently, and they're more modern groups, and you don't hear that. It's crazy. But it's because they're adding layers and voices and other things to get that effect without actually having the performers achieve it on their individual instruments and or voices. It is such a refreshing thing to hear. Again, it's so weird to me that that's something that I would compliment. But you hear it in his voice in the middle part of this opening phrase with him, but then you hear it again at the very end where we really, oh my gosh, into the next part. It's great. It's great. Okay, I want to go here just because I want to hear the chorus, the chords again come back in. Okay, here we go. Man.
Sanity brings up the sadness that keeps your illusions locked in the little box. Fright comes, you find yourself lonely in a cage of conclusions. Growing your mind, you sit back, bowing your head after yes, but yes, why don't you trust me? And shout out your fears, running over the tears you've contained and now come from your eyes. Is it not for you? I will be here when fire burns. Welcome on board over here is the ship of your life, so rotten that will cast away. I'll be your sweet lullaby all night if you get lost. You get no mind. And I'll be here when fire burns. Climb up the hills and mountains. Don't forget what you learn. Like
Holy cow. Dude, oh, wow, this is refreshing. This is such an 80s feel. I don't know if this is from the 80s. It could very well be in the 90s. Like I said, he did mention that this is a progressive rock. I think progressive rock is what he said. I don't think he said metal. It's certainly not a metal band. At least not what I think of as being metal typically. But this has such a like an Aerosmith vibe to it, in my opinion. I know I've gotten comments before about comparing to other groups. I can't help but do that, folks. You know, you're going to compare it to other things that you know. But man, he has a very Aerosmith, I would almost say Van Halen vibe as well, with his vocals. Man, can he sing? Whew, the pipes on this guy. And especially just the upper register that he's got. He has a beautiful head voice when he gets up in there. And the control to go between the head voice and his chest voice is really, really, really impressive. This is a fun song. I am really digging this. It's refreshing to kind of go back to some classics, like some of the 80s era type music. It's great. Let's go ahead and keep going here.
it makes us feel the time we cannot hold. Time makes us live a tale already told. Time makes us heal a feeling inside, the feeling that lies in our hearts that we stole.
Oh my gosh. Nice run from the guitar player at the end. That was really, really impressive. It's interesting. I heard it earlier, folks, but I picked up on it more so here. The chord progression that they're using through this, it is very reminiscent of the Thriller chord progression at the opening of Thriller. Bum, 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 bum. That whole chromatic line that they've got going on there. I would love to get into the depths of the chord progression here and see if that is exactly the same type of chord progression, or if it's just that it happens to have a chromatic line through it and it's just giving me vibes of that. It's just a cool effect. Again, it calls back to that 80s era. I'm sorry if this is a 90s era song, by the way, guys, but it's got a lot of 80s vibes to it. Let's just go back and catch the end of that guitar solo. That was really cool. Yeah. It's just like, I don't have words for it. It's really cool. I love it. Let's keep going. Nice run. This guy's pipes. Okay, question. For those of you that are fans of Angra, how have I never heard of this group before? This dude can sing, man. Holy cow. Like, why have I never heard of these guys? Are they from I can't imagine to be from another country. Like, why? Let me know in comments, folks, if you're a fan of this group. Is this an older group? Is it a foreign group? Like, it's unfortunate that we in America here have not, or at least I have not heard of this group before. Man, can this guy sing? Holy cow! Let's go back and start at the beginning of this here. We'll go right around here. My gosh! Oh, look at the double bass kick going on there. Oh. Okay, we got to go back for that too. My goodness, I don't know that I would have picked up on that if they hadn't shown that, to be honest with you, because it's not super prevalent. From an audio standpoint, like it's not coming through super clean on that bottom. Like I do hear it when, like, now that I saw it, I'm drawn to it and I really focus on it with my ear and I do hear it, but I don't know that I would have picked up on that, especially again, just the difference in eras. Like today's era, you wouldn't have a set player more than likely playing double bass drums on a kit. You would just throw in like a bass line, either a bass or you would use, a synth essentially to get that effect. To do this live acoustically, holy cow! Let's start right around here. We'll see the double kicks on the basses and listen real quick, carefully, guys. It's really impressive. It's like 16ths. 1 E into 2 E into 1 E into 2 E on the bass. That's crazy. Yeah, now he's back to the hi-hat with his left. Yeah, so if you guys aren't set players, so what he's doing there, he's playing the bass on his right, the main bass right here. He's playing that with his right foot. He's playing the secondary bass with his left when he's not playing the hi-hat. So you can hear in this section, there's no hi-hat because he's off the hi-hat and he's doing the double bass section. And then when he's done with the double bass, the 16th, then he switches back to the hi-hat part. Again, it's real faint, but you can hear it. When you end up doing that is really impressive. You can hear he's now back to the hi-hat on the left foot. That's so cool. There's that chord progression we talked about earlier. It's very Thriller-esque. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, James Bond, too. You could think a James Bond theme. That's an interesting ending. Man, what a video, everybody. What a song. That was incredible. Thank you for the recommendation there, Karn. I've appreciated it, man. What a great recommendation. If you guys liked what you saw today, I'd appreciate it if you gave me a thumbs up. Also, feel free to subscribe and turn on notifications if you'd like to catch more content that we're putting out here on the channel. Last but not least, if you would like to join in the conversation and or vote for the songs that we do reactions to, check out our Discord and our Twitch links below. We do discussion and recommendations on Discord, as well as obviously in the comments below. You guys can leave recommendations there as well. And then we do our vote as well on live streaming on Twitch on Sundays. So feel free to check those out, folks, and learn more about the channel and or songs that we have done before. All right, everybody, with that being said, catch you next time.